Hello, this is Wilson. Welcome back to Company's presentation. Today I'm going to talk about the Chak road driving test route number 2 tips. When you begin your driving test, you will face to left turn. So when you see the gate rate side or the dash line, you have to turn your steering wheel left a little bit before you're turning the left turn. You have to make sure there is no car and safe before you driving out this junction. And then after you get into the main road, you have to drive straight up. So when you're passing through this intersection, be careful with the traffic lights. You have to look at this light, this traffic light, or this traffic light, but not this one, because those traffic lights are different. These four are for this road, and the cross one is for another road. So be careful with it. So and then passing through that traffic light, so you have to pass through another traffic light again. So this light might change. So if this light turns to yellow, you have to stop here. So this is very quick. So you have to press the clutch and stop very quickly here. But if this traffic light is green, so you can just drive to this road. And then after passing through the traffic light that I mentioned before, you have to drive in the torn road, the road which printed with a torn. So just drive in this route. And then you will see the first stop sign here, so you must stop here. Whenever there has car or not, you have to stop here. So after you stop here, you have to check whether there has car or not. So just drive out and turn right when it's safe. So this is a ramp here, the up ramp here. So when you stop in this side, you have to press the clutch first before you press the brake, so that your car can stop very safely. So and then you have to cut to the main line and change to the third gear in this road. So the two roads is combined here, so you have to turn on the right indicator, check your right mirror, and then you have to present a shoulder check before you cutting to the main line here. And then you have to change to the third gear here. So this is a very steep ramp, down ramp, so no acceleration here. So when we drive in this road, you have to keep driving inside the black line, just in here and here. So just drive inside the black line. Don't pass through the black line. You will fail if you drive here. So after driving through that main route, and then the main route will divide into two lines again. So we have to drive in the right line. So turn the right indicator, check the right mirror, and check the right shoulder check. And so we will going to stop here because we will have a traffic light and turn right. So make sure we have to brake a little bit here and change to the second gear, and then stop here. So when we turn in the Batman street, so this turn is very tricky because there has many deaf cars. There are many deaf cars here. So and this is a blind spot, so we have to be careful and drive very slow here and no acceleration here. So after that, so in this road, this road I think is the most dangerous road in this whole route number 2. Why? Because many people try to cross here, crossing through this road. So when we drive in this road, we have to drive very slowly and check the left and right hand side very carefully. So make sure there has no people crossing this road when you drive. After that, you have to make a left turn. So after making a left turn, we have to drive in the left line. So after driving into the left line, we drive it very slowly and check, because we have to turn to the right line, so we have to cut it when it's very safe. So we have to turn on the right indicator, check the right mirror, and check your right shoulder check before you turning to the right line. So again here, after turn, this is the last turn here, so we have to drive in the left line as well, so and cut when it's safe. So turn on right indicator, check the right mirror, and check your right shoulder check here. So as I mentioned in the previous presentation, so we have to drive behind the bus. If the bus stop in the bus stop, you have to wait the bus lift, and you can't just cut through the bus. You have to drive behind the bus and wait the bus in the bus stop. You can drive either very slowly, or just stop behind the bus. So in this line, this is a single driving line, so I prefer to drive it in 40 kilometers per hour with second gear, so that I think it is the most safe speed and a safe gear to drive this upslope. And then this is the last step, so we have to stop at this loop. So we have to stop next to this cone. So before stopping next to this cone, we have to turn on the left indicator, press your clutch first, and then brake until you reach the traffic cone. So after we brake it, handbrake and turn to neutral. So after stopping at this loop, you have to drive inside. You have to drive inside the driving test center, so that when we try to start our car, we have to turn on the right indicator, check the right mirror, and present a right shoulder check. So make sure you have to be careful with this blind spot before you drive it. So just drive and then turn your steering right, and then make your steering to the center again, and then drive inside the testing center. So this is the end of my presentation. Thank you.